So this past weekend, we had a conference with a couple students from YWAM. They came up from Hawaii. They're traveling across the states. And the conference was really just about sharing the simple gospel and just taking it outside of the four walls of the church. So on Saturday, the whole day was dedicated to outreach and just doing that, just praying for people. And we went to downtown New York, and we were able to pray for lots of people, just evangelize in the city. So we were split into multiple groups, smaller groups, and one of the groups had walked up to a homeless man earlier in the morning and had kind of been greeted not so nicely. He was very abrasive and not wanting prayer at all. So the other group kind of walked away from that, and they made it a point to pray for him anyway, knowing that that would be helpful and just praying against any darkness in his life. So my group unknowingly walked up to the same homeless man. I had actually met him the week prior at meal ministry, handing out meals, and I recognized him, and I walked up to him, I said his name, and I said, "Oh, it's so nice to see you again. Do you remember me?" And he was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. You remember my name? How'd you know my name?" And then he was like really receptive to prayer and like talking, and that opened a door to just share our hearts about it. And we were just able to have a moment of just sharing, like my group and I just sharing the love of God and just the simple gospel. And it was just really awesome to be able to connect like that. Something the Lord's really been convicting me on lately is just loving without an agenda. So just being able to show that love, and you could just see how touched he was that just something simple like me remembering his name